Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last video, we learned the common operations that can be performed on a stack in a array implementation. Hope the entire concept of array implementation was understood. Now in this video, let's see all of those operations once again, but this time using a linked list implementation. So the first operation is creation of a stack. So in linked list, when we want to create a stack, we just have to create an object of a single linked list class. So when we create an object of a single linked list class, it basically creates a blank head. That is, right now the value in the head is null and there are no more nodes in this list. So once we have created a blank stack, what we do next is we have to push few elements in the stack. So how do we do that? Let's see. So first we'll create a blank node. We insert a value in the node. Node.next, we will point it to header and we'll update header and make it node. So how this is done? Let's see. So right now the value in the head is null because this is a blank stack. Next we do is we create a blank node. So here we have the node. Let's say we insert a value 10 in this. Then we said node.next is equal to head. So right now head is null, so we'll put null over here. And finally header is equal to node. So header will now point to node. So this is how the stack will look like now. So this node's address is, let's say, 111, which gets stored in the head, and head is pointing to node. Node is having value 10 and next pointer of node is null because there are no more nodes after this. Now let's say we want to push one more element in this stack. So let's say this is the new node. So first we'll insert some value in this, let's say 20. Node.next is equal to header. So here we have to put the address of the next node. So we'll put 111 over here. So this will create a link between these two nodes. Header is equal to node. So previously header was having 111, that is, it was previously pointing to this node. Now we'll say we'll have to update this address, make it 222. 222 is, let's say, address of this node. So this will create a link between head and node, and this link will not exist anymore. So this is how the stack will look like right now. Now let's say if you want to push one more node in this stack. So again the steps will be same. This is a new node. Let's say we will insert 30 here. Node.next is equal to node. So we have to put 222 over here, which will create a link between these two nodes. Let's say the address of this node is 333. So what we have to do with head? We have to update 333 at head. So when we put 333 here, automatically head will point to this node. So this is how the stack will look like after the third push operation. So this was all about the push operation. Now let's say if we want to pop out some elements from the stack, how do we do that? Let's see. First we'll check if the stack is empty. Then we simply return an error message because there is nothing to be popped out in that case. Else we will store the first node's value in a temporary node and then we'll update the head and finally we will return the temporary node. What that means is if you want to pop out an element from this stack, then as per the definition, the last inserted node needs to be popped out first. So which node did we insert last? We inserted this 333 node last. So this needs to be coming out first. So for that, what we have to do? We simply have to store this 30 value in a temporary variable. That is 1. Then we have to update the head and we have to point it to the next node. That means head should now point to this node. So for that what we have to do is we have to update the address here as 222. So this will make sure that this link between head and the first node gets disconnected. So once this is done, we can return a value of 30 and we are done. Similarly, if you want to do one more pop operation, then what we have to do? So right now this element is not there. So the first element is this node 222. So we have to remove this node. So again we do the same thing. We have to store this 20 in some temporary variable and update the head to point to the next node. So it should be pointing here. So we can update this address as 111. This will make sure that this link gets disconnected. So head now is pointing to 111. And now since nobody is pointing to 222, garbage collector will automatically delete this node. So now we will have only one node after this pop operation. Fine. Now let's quickly see the time and space complexity of push as well as pop operation. So as you would have guessed, all of these statements will take constant time. So time complexity is order of 1. Space complexity is also order 1 because we are just creating one single node, nothing more than that. Apart from that, we are not using any other extra space. So the time complexity and space complexity, both of them are order of 1. Similarly, if we see the pop operation, here also we have some statements and all of them are having constant time complexities. So total of them is order of 1. Space complexity again is order of 1 because we are just creating one temporary node here, nothing more than that. So that will take order of 1 space. Fine. So that was all about push, pop and create operation of a stack using linked list. Now in the next video, let's see the remaining 4 operations of stack. Thanks for your time. See you in the next video.